What is up, guys? Let's just wait a little bit to get more people in the live stream. We are actually live right now. We're going to be comparing these two phones, the A13 5G and the A13 LTE. This model just came out, actually. It's pretty new. We have it right now for Cricket, but also Metro PCS and Boost Mobile is carrying this device. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and first of all talk about the price. It's $169 for the A13 5G, and it's $109 or $110 for the A13 LTE. By the way, this is there's a promotion going on for $49 if you port, $50 if you port in from a different carrier to Cricket, like if you're coming from Boost or Metro PCS. And then if you're porting over from Boost or Metro PCS to Cricket, you can get the A13 5G for $70. But that's if you're doing a port over. But if you're an existing customer with Cricket already, then you can get this one for $169 or the A13 LTE for $109. For those in the replay, the way we're going to do this is we're going to be talking a little bit about the phones. If you have any questions or you want me to do anything specifically to show you on the phone, go ahead and comment for those that are in the live right now. And then later on, if you guys have any questions, I'll go through them. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and first of all talk about the design of the phones. So with the A13 LTE, you have the power button right here on the right-hand side, and it's a fingerprint reader that you have on the right-hand side. And same thing with the A13 5G model, which is on the left-hand side. And you have a 6.6 1080 display on the new A13 LTE model. And for the 5G model, it's actually 6.5 HD Infinity display. Now, let's be honest here. Nobody's going to really take out like a ruler and try to measure the difference. As you guys can see, you can barely tell the differences between the phones, right? Not a huge difference there. So in terms of the display size, if that's going to make a big difference for you, the A13 automatically gives a 1. Also, it is a 1080 display screen, so that is huge. So we'll go ahead and just rank that. We'll give it a point to the LTE. Let's do LTE model, and then we have the 5G model, right? So we'll give it a point in terms of the display for the LTE model. Now let's go ahead and look at the cameras. So for the cameras, if you look at the back, you have 3 cameras on the 5G model, while you have only you have 4 cameras on the LTE model. And what's surprising is, I'm going to show you later on, I've realized that the cameras on the LTE model, although it's $110 cheaper than the 5G model, it has better cameras. So for this one, you have a 50 megapixel main camera, you have the 5 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 2 megapixel macro camera, and a 2 megapixel depth camera. While with the 5G, you only have the 50 megapixel main camera, 2 megapixel macro, and a 2 megapixel depth camera. Like I said, when I'm going to show you the pictures, the difference is drastic. The quality on the LTE was way better than the 5G model. So surprisingly enough, considering the price is more for the 5G. Although you gotta, let's be honest here, it costs more to make a 5G device, a 5G compatible device. So probably that's where the extra money went. But other than that, as you can see here, there is smudges already on the back of the phone with the LTE model. So, I mean, you're gonna have a case on it, but that already, you keep that in mind. Like you see already my fingerprints, and just by touching it for a little bit, not too long. And so here we have a better build. It honestly even feels a little bit heavier, more durable, and you don't have that fingerprint smudges all over the place. Okay? You have the volume up and down on the right-hand side. Same thing on the 13 LTE. You have the front-facing notch camera. Surprisingly enough also, this one is 8 megapixel, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's let me just double check on that. It's 5 megapixel. Yep, it's 5 megapixel on the 5G front-facing camera, and then it's 8 megapixel on the LTE model. So I'll be honest, let me just actually put that on. That's another point for the LTE model. So in terms of camera, off the bat, I already think you have 4 cameras and better, front-facing cameras. So I'll give the point to the 13 LTE. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about the storage. So the storage on the 5G phone is 64 gigabytes, while the storage out of the box for the LTE model is actually 32 gigabytes. And it has 3 gigabytes of RAM, while the 5G has 4 gigabytes of RAM. So, I'll be honest, that is a point for the 5G, so we'll give it a point. Although, I gotta mention that for the 13 LTE, you do have SD card slot, so you can literally put more memory if you want, up to 1 terabyte. So, 32 gigabyte, you can literally buy a SIM card and add some more memory if you wanted. All right, now, you do also have an NFC, if people don't know what that is, if you go to a store, if you're like using Apple Pay or something like that, and you want to just scan to pay, you have that capability with the A13. Let me go ahead and actually open the cameras. And I think I took a picture right here. Yeah, I'm gonna show, actually, let's go ahead and just take another picture right now. And you probably can't tell, it's not really too obvious through the phone screen, but I can tell you, looking at it in real life, it's a huge difference. Let me see if I can maybe get something to put in here. Let's use this water bottle actually for now. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, so please don't sue me, Aquafina. So, all right, this is the LTE. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture. All right, and now let's try it on the 5G phone. Okay, so although it looks brighter on the 5G phone, I'll be honest, if you can look at the quality of the picture, it looks much better on the LTE phone. It doesn't seem like pixelated. I know it's not showing. I know it doesn't do it justice if you're seeing it now through a screen. But in reality, when I see it, this is so much brighter. But in terms of quality, I would definitely go with the LTE. And that, again, that's why I gave it the point for even the front-facing camera. So let's go ahead and let's go to the home screen. By the way, again, all those in the live stream, go ahead if you have any questions or want me to check out anything on the phone, put it in the comments or in the live chat. Okay, so let me see even the speed of it. Let's go ahead and scroll down. Okay, there is quite a lag, and I mean it makes sense because this is a 3 gigabyte of RAM, while this is a 4 gigs of RAM. So you will see some difference in terms of speed on the 5G. So last but not least, I gotta mention that the price difference goes to the LTE because $110, while this one is going for $170. So you give 3 points to the LTE, 1 point for the 5G. But I'll be very honest, if you're a 5G person and you have that reception in your area and you're gonna utilize it, then without a doubt, do not even look at the LTE phone. Go with for $70 more, go with the 5G phone. But if that doesn't really matter to you, do you really need this phone? I don't really think so. I think the A13 LTE will be a better bet. So if you're going in there and trying to make a decision, don't know which one you should get, I honestly think that there's not much of a difference. What's up to Sneed? Sneed just in the live chat. What's up, man? Hope all is going good. And if you guys don't know Sneed, go check out his channel, JGnation. It's always great to be on there. All right, guys, so I'll be honest. I personally, just to kind of, in conclusion, say the 5G, if I'm going to have, an area that I'm living in and it has a good 5G reception, definitely, without a doubt, go with the 5G phone. If not, it's, I'm saving myself $60 and I'll just go with the LTE model. Again, it has a better camera on this one. What did we say? It has a better display. Yeah, and you also get the SD card expandable. Any questions, put them down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, if it helped you make a decision, give it a thumbs up, or don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And any future videos you want to see, check out, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you want me to do any differences or comparisons to other phones. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.